Well, I cannot emphasize this next point here enough. This is really critical on the forehand side. It's this idea of compressing at the hit. And every great player feels it. But no one really teaches it, and it's so crucial. This left hand, this opposite, non-hitting hand is so crucial. All right, first of all, you see Djokovic here with a good forehand. He's bringing that left hand across, and now he spreads out, so he's lining up the hit. He's got the hit sort of held, that 45-degree angle is held in both hands here. But just as importantly, as he makes contact, as his right arm comes through, his hips are already around. See that? The shoulders are starting to come around. But in order for him to keep real good focus on the hit, he just lets that left elbow bend in. See that? And compresses. Look at that left hand. See how he compresses right at the hit. So he stays on the ball a little longer. Every great player does this. And start to notice it. It doesn't matter if it's a great junior or a great pro. All your favorite players use this. And if you really, especially if you want to smack the ball like Warren does here in this next hit. Once again, his left hand comes across. Now it'll start to break apart. See that? And then as he makes contact, see, watch his left arm here. Watch it start to retract. See that? Look how it pulls right into his body. So he's facing the ball a little longer, even though his hips have come around. Look at that left hand. It's a little, a little broken there. The wrist's a little broken. But you see that hand stays in there. And it's that left hand that keeps him on the hit. So you've got all this violent motion here with your hips and the shoulders, right? They're rotating in and out of the shot. But it's that left hand that keeps everything solid right there at the 45. Take a look again. See that? Backing away. Keeps that left hand facing the ball. Steve Foreman, former #1 junior player. I mean, he's got a huge, probably the best forehand in the country in the juniors at the time. He can hit with anyone. But look at that left hand as he makes contact. Watch this. See where that left hand is? It's no accident. See how it now starts to compress right there at the contact. See that? Bam. So both hands are facing the ball. So even if that left foot comes up, or he pulls his hips out too early, or even jumps, that left hand holds him steady. Let's take another look here at Ryan Harrison. Another good pro coming out of being a great junior. Look at that left hand. See how it retracts that arm like a bird's wing? And he keeps it in there at contact. Let's take another look from above. Slow motion of Warren. Another huge forehand for a skinny guy. See that left hand at contact? See how both hands are facing the ball? And that way, even though he's pulling his hips around, his shoulders stay facing the hit just long enough, right? Just long enough to make great contact right here. So see it again. There's your sword and the shield, which you'll see later. Now he pulls that left hand in. So he's really facing the ball, even though his hips have already pulled out. So he has that nice loose look. But what keeps him firm at the hit is this idea of compressing. Look at this pickup. Compressing right at contact. So you want to keep the palms facing one another. Right? You don't want to turn that left hand out. See how the palm's facing in? And now see how it's still facing in right there. And he pulls it right in there, crunching it up, almost like a serve or a baseball pitcher. As they release the ball, that left hand comes compressing in. So now when you watch great players, or, your favorite players, take a look at that left hand, the non-dominant hand, and watch what a big role it really does play in the forehand. Now, it works great, as you see, with pros and juniors, but here's a couple old men, my doubles partner Paul Mayberry and myself, and now you can take a look in slow motion, and you can see for yourself how it works. If the ball's coming towards you or if you're on the run, that left hand has a big play, gets you turned, but then look at that, right at contact and even past contact, that left hand is still facing the ball. So you get a big, big piece of the ball if you keep your shoulders lined up to the hit during contact. So I just can't emphasize this enough. I want to show you again and again. And if the ball's low and in front of you, look at that left hand. Now you can see it. What you might want to do is hold on to a tennis ball so it gives you something tangible in that hand. And you can feel like it's doing something. There's the old man himself right there. Me with a casual forehand. But it doesn't matter if I'm really trying to hit the snot out of the ball or if I'm being very casual in a rally shot. My left hand, see that? It retracts, and at contact, there it is. So I'm really getting out into the hit, getting out, extending out into that 45-degree angle. And it's that left hand that really helps. Right? All the hip rotation is great, but you need to make sure that you're actually facing the hit upon contact. So compress the two hands on that forehand and you will notice a huge difference.